Today, I'm going to share with y'all what I have in my range bag. I did a video, I think sometime last year, but now I have totally flipped the script and added some new things to my bag. And obviously, if y'all think I need to add something else or should be carrying something else with me to the range, make sure y'all drop it down in the comment section below. But let's jump right in. First, let me put on my shades. It's a little sunny out here. All right, start with the bag. Also, I got me a little Dutch Bros from earlier. Dutch Bros has the best coffee. This is not sponsored by any way, but I hope Dutch Bros would sponsor me because I go to Dutch Bros like every day. But Dutch Bros got the best coffee. This Golden Eagle, trust me, it'll change your life. Go to Dutch Bros if it's in your area. Ask for a Golden Eagle. I always get the small. This is a small. Can you believe it? Starbucks small is like this, and they charge you $7. 5.46. And if you get on TikTok, you'll find out the cheaper way to get a Dutch Bros Golden Eagle. All right, so start with the bag. So this bag is from, as you can tell on the front, Gritter. Gritter sent this out to me, just courtesy. It's like, hey, I want to send you something. Sent me out this bag. This is the, I think it's the olive green topography. I think that's what it's called. If not, y'all can just go to gritter.com and you'll see what this is. I really like it. They got them in a few different colors. I opted for the green color, but it has a lot of compartments on it. And it does have on the front here the little Velcro piece. You can put patches and stuff on here. Right now, I only got my Day of the Dot patch on there, but I got to get some more patches. So let's start here. Then we'll work our way on the outside. And this video shouldn't take long, but I'm just sharing with y'all what I got in here. Obviously, I carry firearms in here, but I don't have no firearms in here right now. So first off, I've got my taper. This is my taper. This is from WrekTek. I saw this on somebody's story on Facebook or Instagram. I can't remember whose story it was, but I was like, oh, I need that because I shoot competitions. And normally, if you shoot competitions, you know that when you're not shooting, you're supposed to be taping and, you know, all that good stuff. And I got tired of carrying around the roll of pasters. So I was going to get that very expensive taper that everybody got at the range, but I was like, ain't no way I'm paying $100-something for a little taper. So I got this. It came across my Instagram one day, and again, the name of it is WrekTek, and it cost me $40, I think it was, and it is 3D made, as you can see there, and it came in like 4 different colors. I opted for this pink and like neon lime green or whatever, but very handy, especially at the range when you're trying to tape up your posters, not your posters, your targets, and especially if you're a competition shooter, this comes in handy. Then I've got my over the head Walker headphones. Now, many of you know I'm really having a hard time trying to decide on my ear pro, and I'll get to one in just a minute, but I would prefer over the head because I like that these Walkers have like that feature. There's a button here where you turn on the feature for you to listen to other people while they talk to you, so it's clear to hear, but yet your ears are protected from the gunshot sounds. So I really do like these. My only gripe with over the head protection, ear protection, and it's not just the Walkers, but it's all the over the head ear protection, is they start squeezing my temple and my cheekbone down here for like after maybe like an hour, they hurt. So over the head headphones, I've got my speed loader or mag lula, whatever you want to call it. This helps me load my rounds. I'll put it in the description below. If you're trying to get one of these, I'll put a link to where I got mine from. I don't know where I got this from, but it's just like a little round holder. It holds up to 50 rounds of, this one specifically is 9mm. This is by NTM. I don't even know where I got this from. I think somebody gave it to me. But it holds your rounds, especially if you're in competition shooting and you kind of like reload your ammo, or you just want to document what you got. These come in handy, and it keeps it all like safe and protected, just like it would be in like a cardboard box. However, it's a little bit more fancy. Then I have my Savior ammo pouch that I got from Savior. This one specifically is for my 9mm rounds. I carry this every day. that I go to the range because I'm always needing some rounds. So that's that. Then I have my timer. This is a ProTac timer. So one of the original timers that you can buy. I think I got this one from Shields. I'm in the market to get a new timer though. Can't think of the name of it though, but it's a little bit better than this, and you're able to see the shots a little bit better. Like you can maneuver that one a little bit better. I can't think of the name of it, but somebody's gonna tell me in the comment section. But timer, this is very handy. Whether you're a competition shooter or not, I feel like you should have a timer to practice with and train with, because when you're at the range, maybe you want to see how fast you can draw or work on drawing up under 1 or 2 seconds. So timer, super handy. I got a first aid kit in here, little small first aid kit. I think I got this off of Amazon as well. And if you don't have a first aid kit in your range bag, then go get a first aid kit. They're super affordable, very cheap. This is one of those first aid kits though that's just like, you cut your finger, you need swabs, like stuff like that, like really minimalistic stuff. And I tell you, you'll be surprised how much this will come in handy when it's cold outside and you try to put that round in there, and that round, that magazine chip your thumb right there on the skin, and then you start bleeding. And then what you gonna do, because you ain't got no band-aids? Go get your band-aids. Ask me how I know. All right, next in here, I have this Limit Brands liquid chalk. I use this in competition shooting. I got this also off of Amazon, and I'll link it below. But I love, 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 love this. I started using this around the summertime of shooting competition, because in the summertime, your hands are really, really sweaty. So a couple guys in my squad was using chalk. There's all sorts of chalk out there. In my opinion, I don't think one is better than the other. It's almost like when you go lifting and bodybuilders and lifters go out and lift with chalk. I think chalk is chalk. It'll definitely dry your hands up. That way you have a better grip. So I say LMT. EVMT Brands is the name of this chalk. And then lastly in here is my filming product. So my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. A lot of y'all ask me, Summer, what do you use to record? Right now I'm using my phone. But what do you use to record when you're at the range or when you're at competition? DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now I do have heard, like, I think there's a newer version of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's like a little bit shorter, but I also heard or have seen that it's hard to find these. So if you're trying to get your hands on one, you might have to go get a used one. I don't know. But I did get the creator combo, which is the camera plus all the other little accessories that come with it. So my mic, my little attachment that I have on my hat. Most of you be like, how do you get that POV version? Well, here's the little attachment. This did not come with the creator combo. This is in addition to. This is the little piece that I attached to my hat. And then the camera that I'm using that I attached to my hat is this camera here, which is the Insta360 Go 3S. This is what y'all see me have on my hat. And then there's some other little things in here, like extra batteries and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what's on the inside of this bag. All right, let's go to the sides where it's quick and easy. So over here, you got another little Velcro pouch or patch spot that you can put a patch on. And then you have this drawstring type situation. And over here only, I just have gloves. So I have gloves that I would shoot with when it's too cold. And then I have a little bit more heavy duty gloves, because at the matches, once everybody, at least where I go, when we're finished shooting, everybody has to help tear down the stage. That way, the owners of the range, of that specific range, don't have to go out there and tear all 6 of the stages down with 2 or 3 people. It just works out easier that if you got 10 to 12 people on your squad, if we all help take down the targets, take down the walls, pick up the fault lines, we get it done in like less than 5 minutes. So those are the gloves for that. And then on this side, I have another first aid kit. Now this one is more so for like if you get a real bad boo-boos. So in here, you got a tourniquet. You got some other life-saving measures if you get that real bad boo-boo. So I added this to the bag or to the range bag. I carry it, as you can see, every time I go to the range. Let's see. There's a zipper pocket on this side. So over here, I have my other set of ear pro. These are the Axil ear pros. This is what I've been running for a very, very long time because they're not over the head. They're Bluetooth compatible and they stick in your ears and then wrap around the back of your ears. These are the Axil Extreme 2.0, I believe is the name of them. So most recently though, I have been wearing these. These are the Surefire Sonic Defenders EP3 BK MPR 24M. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't know where these been at all my life. Actually, I know where they been at. They was at Walmart because that's where I bought them from. This is what they look like. Two little earbuds that literally like go into your ear. You don't have to worry about wrapping around your ear. You don't have to worry about an over the head situation. Definitely don't have to worry about it squeezing my temple or my cheekbone. These literally, I don't even know that they're in my ear. That's just how good they feel. The only downfall though is that when people are talking to me at the range, I had to be like, huh? They're not like the Walker ones where you can turn that feature on. You can hear people crystal clear. I don't know if they have that option in these, but if they do, somebody let me know down in the comment section because I'm gonna get them. These by far are my favorite. There is an option where you can open up like these on the end here. You can open up this little part here and it kind of lessens the decibels just a little bit so that you can hear, but I'm trying to maximize them the best way possible so that I don't lose my hearing. Therefore, I keep them closed. So again, Surefire, I got these from Walmart. I'm sure I'll put a link down in the comment section for you to get off Amazon. Got my little keychain here from Daniel Defense. I went to an event, got a keychain from Daniel Defense. Got another keychain right here from Huxworks. It says Hux Yeah. Very cute. And then let's work our way since we're already over here on this side. All right, so in here, I've got some oil to oil my gun up. This is shooter lube. I've had this for a long time. I use shooter lube for my oil and my cleaning. And I got in this bag because it be leaking sometimes. Then in the front here, I've got some disposable earbuds. So just in case like somebody comes to the range with me, they don't have anything, or maybe I forget mine, which that doesn't happen, then I have some. I got two pair of glasses. I got both of these off of Amazon as well. They're like they're shooter rated, I believe, is why I bought these. And it's really because like if a bullet or a casing was to come back to your eye, they don't crack. I believe these are the ones. So I got both of these off of Amazon. I'll link that in the description below as well. But these are super nice. I don't know. I don't wear them that often anymore because I wear what I got on my face, which is also another Amazon special. So if y'all want me to link these down below, I will. I don't know. A lot of people say you should get the ones that have the blue tint or the gold tint or the yellow tint. I don't know. Until I experience it, I guess, I don't think it makes a difference. I'm just going to see what I see. And on a daily basis, this is what I wear. I don't wear the gold tints or the red tints every day. So if I'm in a situation where I have to defend myself, I'm not going to say, hold on, let me take off my lifestyle glasses and put on my shooter glasses. It don't make a difference to me. At the end of the day, as long as my eyes are protected and I can see through the sunglasses, it don't matter to me. Get you an Amazon special. You ain't got to pay $200 for some glasses. In the zipper here, there's a little zipper part right here. I got some hand warmers because it's being cold here in Texas. Got some toe warmers too. Some tissue, just in case my nose start running. I've got a few note cards in here. Sometimes I need to write something down, but that's very rare because I got my phone, so I don't really need to write anything down from there. Lotion, which I actually need to put on now because hands is kind of ashy. All right, I got a sweat block. I don't know. This came in like a little gift packet or something, but it's like when you're sweating or whatever, you can tidy up just a little bit. I have some wipes that I use for my light. So as you know, when you shoot, your light can get dirty from the debris and the carbon of the gun, or the carbon of the fire projectile, whatever. This is called Paragon WLC Weapon Light Cleaner. I also got this off of Amazon. I'll link it below. And then lastly, oh, got a pen. But then lastly, I have some Neutrogena sunscreen. This is what I use on my face. Because I don't know, if you got melanin like I do, when you go out there in that sun eats us up. And so we got to take care of our skin because ain't nothing like the sun's rays eating up at this good melanin. So protect your skin, especially if you're going out and it's hot. And that's for any race for that matter. But I'm just speaking on my race. We have to protect our skin. So get you some sunscreen, get it on that face, not just your arms and your legs. Your face needs to be sunscreen too. All right, and then lastly, on the back side here is another zipper pouch back here. Again, you got glitter on the front right there. And then in here, you can have, I forget what this is called. It's where you can loop stuff through. I forgot what it's called. But I have a towel. So back when it was real hot here, this towel kind of like goes over your head like this. And then you kind of just like wrap it around like this to protect your skin, protect your hair, all that kind of good stuff. I usually have a hat on top of this. That way my neck and everything is protected from that sun. Because I'm telling you, this Texas heat, when it gets to summertime, it's brutal. And then the other thing I have here is just like a little towel, microfiber towel that I use to wipe my hands. Again, at the range, when I'm shooting competitions, hands can get dirty, hands can get wet or slippery. Get you a towel. I also got this off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. And then there's two other little pockets here. First pocket right here has some Loctite, just a little bit of it, just in case I need it. This bag contains nothing but batteries. I've got every battery that I would need for whatever I'm doing at the range. So whether it's my light, whether it's usually just lights, or my optics. My batteries are in here. Then I've got some more microfiber towels. That way, if like my optic is dirty, got something to wipe it with. And then this side, I've got my knife. This is the 704 tactical light that I purchased sometime last year. Very durable, I say light knife. This knife has lasted. It has not caused me any trouble. I got it off of Amazon. I'll link it below. But this knife is really nice. Like, every time I need to cut something, gets the job done. Very affordable too. And then I've got a few tools down here. If I need to work on like tightening up my light, I got a couple of these, I think they're Allen wrenches. And, you know, for your optic and stuff, that way if my optic comes loose or I need to change the battery or anything like that, that's what I use. I am though going to invest in like something like, what is it, fix it sticks, where I can have like all the stuff in one little pouch. That way I don't have to carry it around like this all loose and stuff. So y'all, that's it. And then, oh, lastly, got some hand sanitizer. Sometimes when you go to these ranges, they may not have bathrooms and stuff, so you need to have some hand sanitizer just in case. And I always recommend after you finish shooting, clean your hands. Now, what I don't have in here, which I have to put it back in here, is I think they're called the D wipes. In case you didn't know, like when you finish shooting, there's like lead residue on your hands. And if you're not near a bathroom or something to wash your hands thoroughly, then you need to get these D wipes. And I'll link them down in the description as well. But you need to use the D wipes to get the lead off your hands, to get all that debris off. Because the more you just walk around with that on your hands, you rub your nose, you lick your fingers after eating, like that can get into your system. So the D wipes is the only thing I don't have out here, but I do carry it with me to the range. That's it, y'all. That's all that's in my bag. Again, let me know, what am I missing? I think I got everything that I need. I've been carrying this setup for a little while now, so I'm not sure that I'm missing anything, because if I were, I wouldn't be effective at the range, if that makes sense. Everything I need is in here. I never be like, oh, I should have brought this, or oh, I don't have that. But if there's anything else that you think is reasonable to have in your range bag, y'all let me know. So we about to hit the range. I got some range footage coming for y'all, so make sure y'all stay tuned to the channel. And until next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace. Yeah.